In the warm heart of Africa, nestled among green hills, was a colorful village named Uro. An old woman named Eshe lived there. She was known for her bright smile and the most beautiful clothes anyone had ever seen. Eshe's weaving skills were unmatched. Her clothes danced with color like rainbows after a storm. She had 3 daughters, Nia, Ayo, and Leila. They were just as lovely as the clothes she made. People loved to visit Eshe's home. It was always filled with laughter and the rhythm of her loom, click-clack, click-clack. She often gave her clothes to those who had nothing. Eshe has a heart of gold, the villagers would say. One day, while weaving, Eshe felt a sudden pain. Concerned neighbors took her to the village healer. "You're expecting another child," the healer smiled. Eshe's heart swelled with joy. Her husband, Jomo, and her daughters were surprised but happy at the news. As months passed, Eshe's belly grew. Villagers helped her whenever they could. After a long, painful labor, Eshe gave birth to a baby girl. She named her Amara. But Amara was different. Her skin was pale like moonlight, and her hair shimmered gold. A spear filled the village. Amara was an albino. Some feared she brought bad luck. Jomo was afraid. "She brings misfortune," he said, refusing to look at her. Eshe begged. "She is our child, a gift." Jomo reluctantly allowed Amara to stay, but wouldn't acknowledge her. Amara's sisters were confused. They kept their distance, hearing the villagers' fears. Eshe's heart was heavy, but her love for Amara was stronger. "My Moonbeam," she called her. As Amara grew, whispers followed her everywhere. Her smile was rarely returned. Eshe kept weaving, trying to spread happiness through her cloth, but her business declined. Villagers avoided her, saying Amara brought bad luck. Once loved, Eshe now felt isolated. To survive, Eshe took up menial jobs, cleaning, fetching water, anything to support her children. Amara noticed her mother's sadness, but didn't understand why people feared her. Eshe always reassured her, "You are perfect, my little Moonbeam." Jomo grew more distant and angry. Every misfortune he blamed on Amara. The home that once rang with joy was now filled with silence and sorrow. Amara began learning to weave. Her fingers were quick, and her cloth was as beautiful as Isa's. "You have magic in your hands," Eshe told her proudly. But no one in Uro wanted to buy Amara's cloth. They still feared her difference. At the well, children were pulled away from Amara. "Stay away," mothers warned. Amara often cried alone, her heart aching for acceptance. As sisters remained distant, not wanting to share in the whispers. "Why don't they like me, Mama?" Amara asked one evening. "Because they fear what they don't understand," Eshe replied gently. Years passed. Amara, now 17, blossomed into a graceful young woman. But her world remained small, confined to her mother's love and her weaving. She made a choice. "Mama, I need to find where I belong." Eshe's heart broke but nodded. "You carry our love with you." Amara packed her loom and some clothes. With a final hug, she left Uro. She journeyed through forests, crossed rivers, and walked for days. She found the village unlike Uro, welcoming, peaceful, kind. No one whispered, people smiled and spoke to her kindly. Amara began to weave again. Her fabrics shimmered with sunrise colors. "Who made this?" villagers asked in awe. "Her hands weave magic." Amara was invited to events. Her circle of friends grew. She felt loved. Her fame spread. Her clothes were sought after in many towns. One day, Prince Gilani, the chief's son, visited her stall. He was moved by her story and charmed by her kindness. They spent time together. Slowly, friendship turned to love. "Will you be my wife?" Prince Jelani asked under the tree. Amara said yes, but first wanted her mother's blessing. She returned to Uro, hand in hand with Prince Jelani. The villagers gasped. Amara was radiant, confident, no longer afraid. As she ran to her daughter, they hugged long and hard. Amara invited her mother to live with her in the new village. Her sisters, ashamed of their past, left Yoro to find their own redemption. Amara spoke to the villagers, "Never judge anyone by their color." She reminded them of kindness, love, and second chances. Amara returned to her new home with Esha, ready to start a new life. She kept weaving, but now with joy and purpose. Her story became legend, not just of a weaver, but of courage, kindness, and true beauty. Moral: everyone deserves to shine. Never judge someone for looking different. Love, kindness, and belief in oneself can light up even the darkest path.